My stepmom announced at dinner that she's selling my dead mom's piano to make room for her yoga studio, but she had no idea I still had the original will. Dad was halfway through his pot roast when Brenda just said it. Piano's getting picked up Thursday. Guy's paying $3 grand cash. I stopped chewing. What piano? The one in the living room. She didn't look up from her phone. I need the space for my studio. Already ordered the mirrors. My mom's piano. The upright Yamaha she saved 2 years to buy. The one she taught me on every Sunday morning before the cancer took her. That's mom's. Brenda set down her fork. Was mom's. It's been 4 years. Nobody plays it anymore. I played it every week. Same books mom used. But my throat closed up. Dad kept cutting his meat into smaller pieces. Just kept cutting. Buyer's coming at noon Thursday, Brenda said. There's old sheet music in the bench you should probably throw out. I went upstairs and pulled the envelope from behind my dresser. Mom's will. The real one she made 6 months before she died at her lawyer's office. Not the hospital one Dad filed. This one was notarized. Dated 3 months later. It listed everything she wanted me to have. Her piano, her grandmother's ring, the quilt. I'd found it in her nightstand 2 weeks after the funeral. Kept it hidden for 3 years because Dad needed Brenda. He couldn't be alone. But selling mom's piano for yoga mirrors? Thursday morning I called in sick to work. The guy showed up at 1:45, already backing his truck into our driveway. Brenda was on the porch in her Lululemon, directing him toward the door. I walked outside holding the envelope. Brenda, we need to talk first. She glanced at me. Kinda busy right now? I pulled out the will. Mom left me the piano. It's right here. Brenda snatched the paper from my hands. Read it. Her face went white. This doesn't mean anything. It's notarized. Dated after the one Dad filed. The guy cleared his throat. So are we doing this or not? Yes, Brenda said. No, I said. Dad's car pulled up. He got out and saw all of us standing there. Brenda shoved the paper at him. Your daughter's trying to stop the sale with some document she magically found. Dad's hands shook as he read it. His eyes got wet. This is Helen's handwriting. She made it when she could still drive herself, I said. Brenda's voice went high. You can't just produce a will 3 years later and expect it's real, Dad whispered. He was still staring at Mom's signature. The truck guy looked between all of us. I'm gonna head out. He left. Brenda watched his truck disappear down the street. When she turned back, tears were streaming down her face. You're doing this because you hate me. I'm doing this because you tried to sell my mom's piano. For one thing that could be mine in this house. Her voice cracked. Everywhere I look, it's her. Her garden, her books, her perfume in the bathroom that he won't move. Dad stared at the ground. I just wanted one room, Brenda said quietly. One space that didn't feel like I was living in a dead woman's house. I looked at the will in my hands, at Mom's shaky signature at the bottom. Then I ripped it in half. Brenda's mouth fell open. What are you doing? I ripped it again. Let the pieces fall onto the driveway. Sell the piano. Build your studio. I don't understand. You're right. This is your house now. I looked at Dad. Your wife. Silence. But I'm keeping the bench, with her music inside. Brenda wiped her eyes. Okay. And you never call yourself my mom again. Not to me. Not to your yoga friends who smell like essential oils and bad decisions. Never. She actually laughed. Okay. I went inside. Through the window, I watched Dad walk to his car and pop the trunk. He pulled out a cardboard box. The one he'd hidden there 2 years ago when Brenda started redecorating. Mom's photos. All of them. He carried them back into the house. An hour later, Brenda knocked on my door. I canceled the piano sale. I looked up from my bed. Your dad's moving it to the garage, so I can have the studio space, but you can still play whenever you want. She paused. And I'm sorry. The will was real, by the way. Her eyes went wide. I photocopied it 3 years ago. Originals in a safe deposit box downtown. I shrugged. You were never going to win. Brenda stared at me for a long time. Then she started laughing. Actually laughing. You really are Helen's daughter. That night, I went down to the garage. The piano was there, pushed against the back wall. I sat down and opened the bench. All of Mom's books were still inside. Chopin, Debussy. The beginner exercises with her notes in the margins. I started playing the first song she ever taught me.